Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2. Today we are boarding the Ebon Hawk, which I accidentally called the Millennium Hawk last time.
We're gonna need some time to fire up the engines. Let's give the laser turret a workout.
Oh man. Oh no, why is it inverted? Oh, it's not. I apologize. I'm just gonna be quiet and turn this all down first.
Got company.
Okay. Ugh. So yeah, I'm probably gonna turn all that down in post. In case I didn't manage to say that on screen. Because that was super duper loud. Alright. Don't think I need to worry about droid powers as much right now. I'm gonna go with horror, because why not? And that was all she was.
All right, let's get out of here.
Ooh, I got a Steam achievement.
There is no time. We must leave.
Come on, guys, we just fixed this ship.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Isn't there anything we can do? Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Someone might still be alive in the facility.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
Come on. Well, they did it to themselves, so not our fault. Although, I guess a fight takes two, right? So we're probably gonna get blamed for it
now that
just
we
as
just
much.
killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between
Hey.
assassin droids, a Sith Lord
We
that
didn't
looks like
kill
he
it.
sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
Why looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I was exiled from the Order.
Exile or not, the Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
The last one, though? Like, last? What about you? You've got a lightsaber.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
What about Dantooine and Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the
So
Jedi
it really was
Temple on
wiped out.
Coruscant
Well,
lies
damn.
empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed.
If any survivors still live, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
It's okay, Debbie Downer. We're gonna try, okay?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
But, like, Telos was bombarded to hell, right? Like, completely destroyed. I guess relief effort makes sense, but, like, relieving what? How did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space.
We
It was a simple
intercepted the
matter to board the vessel and
What?
rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of that?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds.
Yeah.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
Okay.
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
Hey, he's trying to contribute. Just because you don't understand him doesn't mean he's not saying something valuable to the conversation.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If
Well,
that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can
did.
prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Don't be mean. He's doing his
That
best.
is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Okay, so what do you think we should do?
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
Yeah, we don't really have much choice now, do
You
we?
fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
I've got significantly less to lose this time. Yeah.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully
Really?
on your
'Cause
choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose
That was a pretty
war,
nasty war.
it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
You did hear Mandalorian Wars, right? Exiled as a result? Mm. Yeah, if I don't try, then...
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
Can you handle things
We're on
up here?
autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
I'll check on her then. Thank you, Atten. Light side points. Experience up the wazoo. Okay. I'm gonna save now. Okay, I guess that worked. Okay, let's go check on Kriea first. Because she's awesome. Handless and yet still chugging along like a champ. Hey.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
When you lost your hand, I kind of felt like I lost mine. So, what's up with that?
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
Well, that's considerate of you. If I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
If we travel together, then we need to work together.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we're equals here. What if...
I do not know.
Yeah.
I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
Would it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with that. That sounds like a good idea.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragas.
Okay. Does our connection have any advantages?
It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
Okay. Force chain ability. When either of you uses force powers on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. That's pretty awesome.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Yeah. I need to know more about the Sith hunting
These
us.
Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
The Sith were once Jedi? No, that's pretty obvious. There was another civil war. Another?
Yes, the Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
So the Sith continue the crusade, but these Sith seem different.
In a manner of speaking, they are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
Okay, that makes sense. I've never seen Sith assassins like those on the Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Paragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Okay.
Ask.
I can feel the Force again.
Indeed. And was it the same as before?
No, like an echo. Yeah.
If my suspicions are correct, perhaps the damage the Jedi Council did was not as permanent as they thought. It is not an easy thing to cut one off from the Force.
Wait, the Jedi did that?
What did you believe? That you suddenly lost your connection with the Force without reason?
It's not possible to cut one off from the Force. It's like deafening someone or blinding them. Yeah, because it's impossible to deafen someone or blind someone.
Indeed it is. It is much like losing one's ability to listen or being put into a deep sleep, unable to awaken to the galaxy around you. Such a thing has been done before, when Jedi have pronounced sentence on their own and exiled them as they did you.
I don't know. I feel like I would have remembered that. Yeah.
It is possible that such a thing can be undone. Still, even so, the chances of the Jedi undoing such a thing for a traitor is a slim thing at best, assuming they yet live.
What about you? If only slightly.
Our link may have had other consequences. Perhaps you can hear the Force again, distantly, through me. If so, then there is hope. I may be able to teach you, train you to feel the Force again. And if you will not allow me to help you, then other Jedi must train you, or undo the damage they have done.
Yeah, no.
Do not honor me, fallen Jedi. Honor it by listening and learning. Do that, and perhaps we shall survive this thing, you and I. I offer to train you to become strong again, to know the ways of the Force, and to hear the Force sing within you as it once did.
I would welcome whatever aid you offer.
Then our training shall begin. Whenever I travel with you, I shall impart what I can to you, through my words and presence.
Okay.
Ask.
What do we do? What's happened since
Much
the
has
Mandalorian
happened in the
Wars?
galaxy in your absence, and since the defeat of the Mandalorians at Malachor 5.
What
It is a
happened during the
tale
wars?
you already know well.
Yep.
Almost a decade ago, the Mandalorians began preying on the Republic, bringing the fires of war to many planets along the Outer Rim. Their predations continued, winning victory after victory, until the Republic finally begged the Jedi Council for aid.
But the Jedi Council did not aid. Only a few Jedi Knights did.
Indeed, the Jedi Council counseled caution and patience to assess the Mandalorian threat as the Outer Rim burned.
And Revan and Malak refused to wait.
2 Jedi Knights, Revan and Malak, defied the Jedi Council. They challenged the Mandalorian fierceness and brutality on the battlefield with a viciousness of their own. Revan's entrance into the conflict marked the true beginning and end of the war. It was Revan who drove the Mandalorians back into the unknown regions.
Yeah, Malachor 5.
Yes, I have heard tales of Malachor 5 and Revan's part in it. I know you served there in that final battle. It must have been a terrible thing.
Yeah, you thought the whole thing with Alderaan was bad? Yeah.
You speak the truth. The war's end was merely another beginning, and what seemed a victory for the Republic was far from it. Many believed the Mandalorians defeated Malachor 5, but the Mandalorians taught the Jedi much through battle, and so it was that Malak, Revan, and the Jedi that followed them discovered their true natures in the Mandalorian Crusade. But you know this.
Okay, Revan was a good guy. He was bad for a little bit. I wouldn't say it was his true nature to be a Sith. Yeah.
Consumed them? No. Taught them. Defined them? Yes. As Revan and
Same
Malak
thing.
fought the Mandalorians in battle after battle, they grew to despise weakness, just as the Mandalorians did. In the end, the Mandalorians had taught them through conflict, shaped the Jedi, and turned them into a weapon against the Republic.
Yeah. And that was the Jedi Civil
Revan and
War.
Malak, and all the Jedi that served them, turned against the Republic and the Jedi Order. Jedi fought Jedi. Revan was ambushed by the Jedi and captured. Malak continued to wage war in his master's place, inflicting terrible wounds on the Republic. Wounds that bleed still.
And then how are they defeated?
As all Sith do without a strong enemy, the Sith turned on each other. Revan escaped the Jedi and returned to finish Malak, and that was the end of the Jedi Civil War.
That's not how I remember.
After defeating Malak, Revan left the Republic, and there are none who know where he has gone. It is said that the Sith remnants turned on themselves after Revan defeated Malak, reducing Korriban to ruin as the Republic still bleeds and struggles for life. Where Revan wanders now, I do not know.
Okay, so he saved the Republic.
It would seem that way from a certain point of view, perhaps.
Oh, don't
The
you
Jedi
a certain
Civil
point
War
of view
left
me.
wounds that have yet
Who
to
do you think
heal.
you are,
We
Kenobi?
shall see if the Republic has the strength to survive.
Okay,
A culture's teachings, and most importantly the nature of its people, achieve definition in conflict. They find themselves or find themselves lacking. Too long did the Republic remain unchallenged. It is a stagnant beast that labors for breath and has for centuries. The Jedi Order was the heart that sustained its sickness. Now the Jedi are lost. We shall see how long the Republic can survive.
wow, you'd be surprised. Can anything be done to help them?
We shall see. The Jedi Civil War cost the Republic much. The resources of the Sith seemed limitless. The Republic's was not. Fleets of warships, soldiers, and people were lost. Entire planets were decimated. Their inhabitants dead or refugees. It is a great burden for any civilization to bear. And this new threat, it is a quiet thing. Unlike the Jedi Civil War, it drives at something deeper than the strength of the Republic. It is aimed at you.
The threat is directed
The
at me?
Republic was never what was important, ever. It was but a shell that surrounds the Jedi, just as the teachings of the Jedi are a shell surrounding the heart of man. You see, the war, the true war, has never been one waged by droids or warships or soldiers. They are but crude matter, obstacles against which we test ourselves. The true war is waged in the hearts of all living things, against our own natures, light or dark. That is what shapes and binds this galaxy, not these creations of man. You are the battleground, and if you fall, the death of the Republic will be such a quiet thing, a whisper, that shall herald the darkness to come.
Okay, well, we're out of time for today, so that's going to have to do it for this one. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed all that fun stuff as always. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated, and I do love hearing from you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.